Magnus is back on. So it's an exciting time. Anytime Magnus gets on, I'm going to try to be there as much as I can. So that all being said, let's set everything up here. There's a tournament. There's this Blitz Shield, which is coming up very shortly. So I'm wondering if this is simply a warm-up. He's playing a little 1 minute here against Schrantz YouTube. Or is this... Also, get my wardrobe going. Oh, so much to do. Try not to break the lights around here. And we'll see. So the Bullet Shield... Is it a Bullet Shield tournament? There's a tournament coming up. I do want to quickly check out the track. This is an IM. He's got a YouTube channel. It's probably not in English, but we will sit. We will wait. We'll see if people join us. Actually, just gotta do a quick refresh right here, and yeah, we'll see what happens. The tournament. Let me pop it out. Just I need a window just for myself, just so I can check out what's going on. There's a... Uh-oh, what happened to the tournament? There was supposed to be a tournament, right? Is it not there? There was like a shield. It was one of the shield tournaments. It was supposed to be starting in about 5 minutes. Did they get rid of it? Wasn't there a Blitz Shield tournament supposed to be going on? I'm a bit confused now. I am a little bit confused. Because, yeah, there's supposed to be a Blitz Shield, which I was excited for, watching Magnus play a little tournament, but... So maybe he's not. Maybe he's just going to be playing against Schrantz here. If that's the case, I will get rid of this spectator room. And yeah, I don't know. Let me try refreshing this again. It seems like it's not quite working for me here. Okay, so sorry if anybody was chatting. I probably missed it. I probably wasn't able to see it. That being said, let me test my skills here. Bad start. Probably because I'm using the wrong thing. That could be the reason. But okay, so I don't know what happened with that tournament. Let me get this. This needs to go away. Let me make it a little bit bigger. So we'll just try to make this look as nice as we can. Hopefully that looks all right. So here we are, checking it out. And what is going on in this one? Looks like white's up a piece, so you would expect the world champion to win this. Rook g6 here. Should have just won the rook, but he's doing it this way. So yeah, obviously still winning. And yeah, looks like his technique is going to be to just flank this guy. It's a very... Oh, there's a rook. So now he should be able to just win. And even 3 seconds, this should be enough time for Magnus. It's looking very good. So yeah. I was actually really excited. There was this Bullet Shield tournament. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was on the website. I think Magnus was here so that he could play in it. I don't know if they canceled the tournament or what happened. I need someone from Lichess here to explain to me what exactly happened, why we're not seeing the tournament going on. But I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to put this way down here. Is that a good spot? Let's just put that guy down there. And then I probably can make this slightly bigger, but I don't want to be blocking. Don't want to be blocking the H file. So let's see. Yeah, all right. Hopefully that looks all right. but I still might be blocking this rook just slightly. Let me make a few adjustments. But cash! So wait, all we do is watch Magnus play bullet. Yeah, of course. He might not do this forever. We might just be living in the lucky times where we get to see this all the time. Also, what happened here? Am I... Oh, sorry. It's just my screen looking a little wonky. But yeah. Bloop. So, server had an issue with time zones? That's what happened? Halfoos? Do you know if they're going to redo the tournament? I was kind of upset. It was supposed to be a 5-hour tournament, and I'm assuming Magnus is on at this time. I saw the tournament come in, and I was like, alright, I betcha Magnus will be on. And if Magnus comes on, he's probably playing all 5 hours. So I was getting very excited. But I guess they had some server issues. No idea what's wrong. So let's see how many people are on there. There's 67,000 people on the website. So definitely seems to be creating a lot of problems. But yeah. I do appreciate the people that are spending a little bit of time with me here. So I'm guessing what might actually be happening is instead of the tournament, we'll just be watching a lot of bullet, which is also fine. So yeah, he's playing this Schrantz. The score today is 4.5 to 1.5. Looks like Schrantz won the second game. Then Magnus took 3 in a row, and they had a draw on that last one that we saw. So he's now won a little bit of material here. So this one also is looking very good. Well, he'll need to have a little bit of technique, but Schrantz gives it up right here. Not trying to defend that one. So, okay. I like bishop to g4. Sometimes you end up winning a piece. So, could have won a queen there. You never know. So we've seen early b5. Black playing aggressively on the queen side. I like it. It's sort of a French pawn structure, so I am a fan. White, of course, coming in for a checkmating attack. We'll see if Black can simultaneously parry the attack, get counterplay on the queen side, and find good squares for the pieces. Yeah, looks good. Looks like Black is not checkmated. Looks like Black does have play on the queen side. Open b file. That b2 pawn is a big target. So, yeah, I should be able to ramp up some pressure here. He's going directly for the pawn. It wasn't defended. White is trying to be active over on the king side. We're going to see this a pawn taken at some point. Nope, just the c pawn runs. Yeah. So, we'll see how Magnus does this one. Does look pretty winning. He'll have to check if he wants it. Whoa, that was a mouse slip. He meant queen d1. Uh-oh. That was a mouse slip. That was definitely a mouse slip. Magnus was crushing him, and then he slipped. So, a horrible way to lose a game. You hate to see it. So, we'll see. What time is it in Norway? That's always a big question. Oops. Time, Norway. So it's 11 o'clock. He has been known to play pretty late into the night. So we'll see what happens here. So I wonder if he was committed. He has done a lot today. He did he had a banter blitz. Then he came on. He played just some random blitz tournament. He must have been just supporting his local team, whatever he was doing. And then looks like he was coming on to play in a 5-hour tournament. Guy is a total chess addict. He's addicted to bullet. So we all get to benefit from these times. One a pawn now. How safe are the knights? Knight on a2 is a little wonky, but maybe it will escape, and Magnus is a clean pawn up. We'll see. Okay, well now the knight has an opportunity to escape, so maybe he's gotten out of all of his troubles. We'll see if white can get any immediate pressure, otherwise it's going to be good for black. Okay. So at least the pawns are doubled over there. We'll see. I can't tell if nobody's chatting or if the chat is like, if I mess something up. So if I don't see any chat in like 10 seconds here, I'm going to have to refresh. Because maybe if you guys are chatting, test. All right, that works. So how's it going? Halfus. Halfus? Halfus? I hope you're doing well. Hope you guys have been checking out all these big Magnus battles over the last couple days here. So, not many people chatting. Yep. Toothless otter. I don't know much about otters. I do love them. Who doesn't like otters? I guess somebody must not like otters out there. I don't know much about otters. And, whoop, that was a trick. People keep trying these little tricks, you know? Everyone's trying these little bullet tricks. And Magnus, what I do really like is that he seems not to fall for them very often. The Stafford Gambit. Holy cow. Black is playing the Stafford Gambit, trying to checkmate Magnus. Oh, what is happening? So, black got the pawn back. This is very interesting. This is dangerous for Magnus. Will the Stafford Gambit take down Magnus? Bishop g4. Wow, look at that pawn structure. Got let's see what happens. This is sort of a unique pawn structure here. You're not going to see this one very often. So the name of the dragon. Hey, Bradinsky. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Magnus basically does play 24/7. It is insane how much chess this guy has been playing. I guess it makes sense. If you're the best in the world, I think he's just doing it because he loves chess. I think if you're the best. It makes me wonder, because if you're the best, is it really like chess becomes a job? This suddenly looks very good for Magnus. You know, is it like, this is my job, so I hate playing chess? Like I have to do it for work? Or is he just good at separating the two? Whoa. That was... opening was a bit weird, but it's calmed down. This is probably fine for black. Maybe he's a pawn down, but with compensation. Got his pawn back. All right, nothing happened. That was a little goofy at the front, but nothing happened. Cool, you saw the Scholar's Mate lecture. Awesome, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, that was for kids, so I had a fun time with them. He has a private battle going on with Alireza. Yeah, it wouldn't strike me as odd if they have a secret battle here. So, Magnus is #1 on the site. If you go to his profile, he does have the he's got the little trophy saying he's the best. And yeah, if you're just joining, there was meant to be a blitz tournament. I guess there was a problem with the server or something. Could just be so many people on. And I guess they were unable to play the blitz tournament. I was looking forward to it. I love the bullet. I can obviously watch Magnus play bullet forever and ever. But it did seem like it'd be a nice change-up. Not that I don't want to ever watch him play bullet again. D4 played. But it is nice. Wow, look at this one. Look at this one. King on c3. It's nice to see blitz, too, every once in a while, is what I'm trying to say. Aesop is the best. Big fan of the Aesop fables, I'm assuming. How's it going? I'm glad you're with us. This is a crazy game. The king seems to be fine on b3. Seems like an okay spot. And Magnus is now up material. So he's posting up there on b4. King on b4. So, yeah. No. Well, we'll see what happens. It is It's obviously a little dicey whenever your king's there. But I don't know. He can defend, right? Oh, no. Oh, Magnus. I think it's over. Magnus is in a lot of trouble. He's going to lose at least a knight here. This could be trouble. But he's going to get some stuff in return. So, insane. Insane what's going on right here. Yeah, okay. Simplifies. And now it's 2-0 over on the queen side, so this should be winning for Magnus. 10 seconds, though. All right. Black decided to go crazy, give all the pawns away. Perhaps not the best technique. And Magnus takes that game as well. That's now 5 in a row. 10.5, 2.5 on the day. But yeah, there was one big horrible mouse slip by Magnus. This now, a weird Benko. The pawn was not accepted, and Magnus is charging. He is trying to open the long diagonal. Now there might be some tactic winning a rook. The rook on a1. White is ignoring it and doing who knows what's going on. The champion Fianchetaware. Who's Sandtrack? Thank you, Toothless Otter, for the follow. Sandtrack has, it doesn't say in the description. I'll pop right back over to the profile in between games here. I know it's somebody that I think plays in like the streamer arenas. It's an international master. They have a YouTube channel. I haven't been over there. I'm assuming it's not in English. That's just my guess. But okay, we'll just quickly. I don't see a name. Merhaba. That means hello. That's the end of my Turkish. So I don't see a name. But I went at just the wrong time. But Magnus picks up another one. That's 6 in a row. So a Turkish IM who plays on lead chess quite a bit. What happened? I guess there was a queen blundered. Is that what happened in that last game? Oh, yeah, moved the knight away. Look, the bishop takes the queen. Oh, yeah, okay. That's how the other one ended, with a queen blunder. Kind of sad. Yeah, it would be really cool if Magnus was streaming. He is a streamer. He doesn't stream very much. I think when he does stream, he's been streaming like poker. I haven't caught any of them, but I think he's a poker streamer. I looked at his Twitch profile. He streamed 10 minutes of chess and like several hours of poker. With way more viewers than I'll ever have. So, an excellent poker streamer, presumably. But yeah, he could stream whatever he wants. People would come and watch. I think he's not going to do it for these 1-minute games, especially. He's also probably used to getting paid when he does like banter blitzes and stuff. So when he is explaining it, he's probably used to getting paid for it. Looks like, is white going to run out of Tempe first? Okay, the king gets to go in. And now it's black. Okay, this is a draw. Okay, we're going to see a little king dance. Alright, this looks like a draw. Don't think any progress is going to be made here. Hey, Rena, how's it going? But, yeah, watching Magnus do commentary is obviously a huge treat. And if he started streaming, obviously if we give the reins over to Magnus, I'd get out of here. I can't do the same justice he would. So. Alright, so we got our little Scandi here. He does seem to love it, and this one has really gone his way. He is doing very well overall against Sandtrack. Sometimes it does take these people, that's a blunder, a little bit longer to adjust to this new level. I think when some people play Magnus, it takes a while. It takes a while to get the juices flowing. So Magnus very often comes out ahead. Not only, or maybe it's just Magnus is the best player ever, but maybe it just takes people a little bit of extra time to catch up. So Rena is Turkish, and Sandtrack. How do I say the C? Is the C like a Y or something? I don't know. I wish I knew more Turkish, because there's actually quite a lot of Turkish chess and Turkish streamers. His name is Deniz Özen. And he's live on YouTube now. Is he in Turkish? I would kind of hate to steal viewers if he's doing it in English. Schrantz. That's how I say it. Oh, so the C is like a ch. Schrantz. Let me go check out what he is up to. Let me check it out on a private window here. See what Sir Tranch's YouTube channel is. So a shout out to his YouTube channel. If you guys go to his profile here on Lichess, you will see it too. So yeah, it looks like he's doing it in another language. Here you can hear. I'm just gonna put it on for a few minutes and then we'll turn it off. But he's live. He's got 327 people checking it out. Not sure if he's talking that much or if he's just thinking really hard. But yeah, he has got quite a lot of people checking him out on YouTube. So, fellow YouTuber there. If you guys know any Turkish or you just want to see his thoughts, you can definitely go check him out. And back to this game here. Score now 14-3. Will Magnus get to like 3,300 on this site soon? It's insane. Threatening checkmate. All right, threatening the knight. Yeah, a lot of pressure on white. Sometimes, though, a queen on g6 can get trapped. So Magnus has to be a little bit careful. Now he's probably never going to get trapped. God. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. Magnus has played so much chess. How many games do you guys think he's going to play tonight? Is this going to be a crazy night? Is he going to 5 in the morning? How's it going to happen? Suraj. Sorry, if your name's in blue, I really will struggle to read it from this far away. Can I put his face cam? I could, I guess, but I don't know if that's his. I don't know if he would want it. I would hate to do it without asking him, because maybe he doesn't want us watching. Checkmate. All right, we got this Jobava London going on. H4, chucking an H4 in there. White just going straight for the attack. Just trying to kill this guy over here. Castle and queen side. He's probably going to play F3 and G4. And he's just going to try to checkmate. Dark squared bishop's gone. How is he going to address the king side? Time to focus back in the middle. It's beautiful stuff. My FIDE rating is about 1900. I think it's 1970 something. So I probably will not be playing. I don't know if I'll ever play another FIDE tournament, though. I really don't play a lot of over-the-board chess. I mostly just play on the internet for fun. And yeah, I mostly just watch Magnus these days because I'm just so into it. Sanus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Glad you're here with us. Whoop, that was a blunder. Uh-oh. 2 rooks versus a queen. I guess it could have been on purpose. But it doesn't seem like it. All right, threatening to check and take another rook. He's got to keep all these pawns together. Suraj, thank you for the follow. Oh, cool. Thanks, Cut. I'm glad you have been liking the lectures. I did quite a bit over on the St. Louis Chess Club, and now I also have my own YouTube channel. So for those of you that are interested in checking out some of my newer content, that's where you can find a lot of it. Still doing opening stuff. Still doing a lot of Magnus stuff these days. So if you're interested, you guys can check that out as well. So a little bit of time pressure here. But look at these pawns. 3 pawns versus this rook here. Oh, could have taken that A-pawn. He snuck the A-pawn right through. But this is crazy. He wins the queen, so now he's going to win. He's going to pick up the rook. It's over. Sneaky A-pawn. The sneaky A-pawn snuck right through. Gotta be careful. You gotta watch out for those sneaky A-pawns. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Good to have you with us. Yeah, I will say, your best chances of beating Magnus are not in the endgame. That's where he really, really crushes it. So, to beat Magnus, you gotta beat him early on. Not an easy task, because he's very strong. That's just, yeah. Some crushing defeats here. That's 5 now. 5 now in a row. All right, this time the bishop went to g5. And then he paused. Was this a mouse-slipped London? What was with the pause? Interesting time for a think. Now, white has a bigger center. He's going right away with d5. Pressure in the middle. Nobody castled yet. Let's see. Preventing castling on the king side. Very interesting. So, yeah, finding ways to really bring the pressure here for black. Not easy. Now the king's on d8. Now Magnus can begin to think about attacking this king here. Iron Queen. How you doing? Tor Magnus. Why isn't Magnus playing Entitled Tuesday? I think he was intending on playing in the Shield arena. There was a Blitz Shield arena on Lichess. I'm presuming it got canceled due to the high amount of traffic on Lichess. They've been having some server issues where when there's way too many people, they just can't run a tournament. So about 19 minutes ago, the tournament was supposed to start. If I go to the main page of YouTube, it's actually 63,000 people there right now. A number which has actually gone down quite a bit, probably because of the tournament being canceled. What's this? It's Weird Gambit Day, too, so you gotta love it. We're gonna see some very interesting stuff. White will probably be getting some material back. He decides to go in with the bishop. Interesting choice. Yeah, pretty complicated, this one. Pretty complicated. Yeah, hard to say what's happening here. Is Magnus safe enough? King goes to c8. Magnus still at material. The king is getting safer. Yeah, you couldn't go to b8. You had to go here. You're going to lose at least a pawn. Holy cow. Oh, man. Yeah, it's good to have Iron Queen back. Uh-oh. That's a good move. That was a really good move. Black still up, but still in a little bit of danger. Yeah, white's playing well. This could be a win here. Anything could happen. If queens come off, it's going to be harder to imagine Magnus losing. So Magnus still up material, but in some trouble. In some trouble. I guess king c8. No, he's brought the queen back. Okay, this also seems to defend pretty well. All right, Magnus really wants to trade. White's not going to do it. White way down on time. Time is going to be a factor here. When you're playing on the site, once you get that little red on your screen, you start to hear the sound. Picking up more stuff. The Kakaroglu. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, maybe Magnus would have played in the Title Tuesday had it been, had there not been a tournament on Lichess. So, who knows? Maybe the guy just likes playing on Lichess. He's here every day. He's here many times a day. So, everybody's quarantined. Everyone's chilling out at home. When you're the world champion of chess, you come to Lichess late at night, early in the morning, and you just play. Yeah, another complicated one. White is... He does kind of... It feels like he's taking a lot of risks, but it's a style that does seem to be working. Alright, so Magnus still up a pawn. Yeah, he's been very good at applying a lot of very early pressure in these games. Black exploits the pin. Uh-oh. Could Magnus be in trouble again? We've seen him get out of trouble. Also, slightly down on the clock. Magnus might have a tough time here. Oh, that's a good move. Alright, so white just getting... Oh, threatening mate. Sneaky mate. Alright. Doing a very good job of just holding everything on together. Going after the pawn over there. Okay, it's easy enough to block that check. How is white gonna make it? He's gonna trade the queens. And then gotta move fast. Who's gonna move faster? Well done not trading the bishops there. Yeah. Oh! This is tough. They're just pre-moving now. It's just silly. Gotta go fast. Magnus is up on time. If he goes faster, he can still win this game. Time is ticking down. Magnus, he lost! He lost on time. He was losing on the board. But he was way up for a long time. Yeah, at some point. So Schrantz put on the turbo boosters there. Ooh. I don't know if maybe Magnus missed that one. Yeah. Looks like another blunder. This could be 2 in a row for Schrantz. Oh. This is just deadly. I mean, he could just also just trade queens, take the knight. He can just keep checking. Just crushing. Very, very quick, beautiful win there by Schrantz. Very well done. I've played chess for probably close to 10 years. It's probably been about 10 years now. I played competitively for somewhere between 3 to 5 years. And then I just kind of stopped. So let's count it up. 2 rooks for the queen. Pawn was given back, so it looks like material is equal now. It's all kind of settling down. We will see how it happens. Interesting choice to trade there. Not forced. Maybe black was a little bit worried about the safety of the king. So Magnus picking up a pawn here and there. And he's getting his passers going. He's got that passed e-pawn. It's starting to move. Nice solid structure. Usually, when it's 2 rooks versus a queen, what really matters is king safety. Who's got the safer king? If all the kings are safe, usually good for the 2 rooks. So Magnus doing his best to make sure the black king is always under fire here. If the black king's in danger, and now it is, this should be good for the queen. And yeah, the clock also spells disaster. Losing a rook. Magnus wins another game, ending a 2-game losing streak. So, wow. Got the Dutch. Some people play the Dutch. So, not a lot of pawns in front of the king, but 2 center pawns. And wasn't 100% sure why e4 wasn't working. I kind of assumed it didn't. Magnus agreed, but maybe he saw exactly why. Yeah, now this is looking good for Magnus. As long as his king doesn't come under a direct assault, he should be doing quite well. There goes the e-pawn. Oh, just ignoring the bishop hanging. So you can take on h7 if you're going to just give up the bishop. He didn't. And yeah, he probably resigns here. I don't know. Is there any trick? Can you take the rook? I was wondering also if he could just take the bishop. Oh, not taking, yeah, because if you take, it was just rook h4 and attack. This is scary. Bishop somewhere, check. What's the follow-up? Is Magnus going to get mated? Oh, that's the follow-up. Yeah, I didn't know. Great follow-up. Set Landon. Thank you for the follow. So, yeah, he found a pretty good follow-up there. I think he did well. Oh, this is it, guys. The Geller. This is it. We showed Magnus playing this opening in the blueprint. We even mentioned that nobody's ever taken on b2. It's taken here. This is it. Smash the Slav with the Geller Gambit. Check it out on my YouTube channel. Featured a Magnus game in this exact line. He was the inspiration for the video. That's awesome. We're seeing it here. Big update to the blueprint coming up. This is how you do it as white. You give up the pawn, you get lots of pressure. Yeah, so knight still under attack, e-pawn under attack. Then couldn't take because of rook b1. Alright, so finally white gets the pawn back and should have a pretty good endgame here. we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so he decides to trade pawns. And yeah, he's going to get that D pawn going. Let's see, he's just... Boom, little fork. Nice little fork. But is he going to be able to keep his pawn? Probably not. So how's he going to handle this? Boom. That went quick. I think my screen froze there for like a second. But bloop bloop bloop, he wins. Very nice. It's good to see the Geller Gambit in action. Hopefully we get to see a couple Geller Gambits here. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna bookmark that game. Go back later. Check it out. Hopefully I remember. So. Velohawk. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the show here. I know I am. It's again, every game is Magnus down a pawn, slightly dubious king, something something, checkmating attack. Subham, sorry, I've already forgotten how to actually say your name. Luigi, good to have you. Not Titled Tuesday. Set Landon, test account. Good to have all you guys. Ah! Sorry, I'm also trying to practice my juggling here, a little slightly off camera. So weird. All right, Geller Gambit again. Why am I lagging? Is that me or is that Lee Chess? It is weird though, right? Is the chessboard lagging when you guys watch it? It seems like the board is lagging. But we got another Geller Gambit. This is awesome, guys. I don't know if you guys have seen. Smash the Slav with the Geller Gambit. We are basing it off of Magnus. Awesome move. Excellent move there. Complicated. Complicated. A lot of stuff hanging. Yeah, so that's actually just Lee Chess lagging, I'm pretty sure. So that's probably the reason the tournament didn't happen as scheduled. A little bit of lag. Everybody's here. Everybody wants to watch Magnus. There's 1,200 people watching his board on Lee Chess. There's about 200 people here watching it with us. It's very awesome. Double attack. Nice double attack. But it didn't quite work. But he's threatening a check to win the rook. But yeah, Geller Gambit, guys, way too strong. If you need a few more model games, this is the blitz match to watch. Knight trapped. Another win for Magnus. So that's now 5 in a row. All right, we see Rosalimo playing with e5. Very interesting. Knight's going over to g6. White sets up a very familiar structure. The typical way for white to play. White has to be careful not to open up the stuff too much. Black does have 2 bishops after all. So if the board blasts white open, it could be in favor of the bishops. Here we're just seeing bishops going all Pac-Man. Did Magnus blunder? Oh! It was a very, very complicated sequence. It looks like Magnus may have miscalculated there. So Tranch now in position to win a game. Can he end the losing streak here? A half adoption, 5 games. How long? How long can he go without losing 10 in a row? Oh gosh, it's in red. But it's Dordum. Hey Dordum, how's it going? Uh-oh, you're in a lot of trouble, Magnus. Oh no, he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, a lot of trouble there. Whew. Yeah, insane. Oh, sorry, let me just flip over, check one more thing out. Alright, so let's see what happens in this one. Yeah. So again, this is going to be a hard one for Black to ever castle. This opening is not really working out for Black. He gets under tremendous amounts of pressure. It's not going to be easy to castle. Just rook e1 probably. It's just going to be hard. Raulito, How's it going? I haven't checked it out yet. Must see game number 7. Okay. What Magnus did was brutal. Oh, wow. What was the opening? So, well, I don't know if we can... Oh, it's wrong. Sorry. It was one of these again. Let me get this big center. And yeah. In the Black King, we've seen this opening now a couple times. The Black King seems to have a difficult time castling, and by the time he ever gets castled, seems to pick up a lot of material. So, hasn't been working yet. It's a bit of a rarer opening, but not too rare. And it just seems like perhaps Magnus is ready for it. Yeah, if a game's good enough, maybe we'll get to see an Agad Matar review. But I definitely check it out. I haven't been watching the Banter Blitzes live. I just, for whatever reason, I prefer to watch them later on YouTube. But yeah, anything Magnus, I will go watch. It's usually what puts me to bed. And lately, there's been so much Magnus every single night. I can watch Magnus all day, stream all day. When I go to bed, watch more Magnus. But yeah, I'm trying to also pay attention to the ratings. I'm trying to remember what they started at. He's flattening the rating curve. Yeah, it really does. It changes the geography of the rating when Magnus plays on the site. Come on, let's do it again. Geller Gambit. No. Come on, Magnus. Just allow the Geller Gambit. Maybe he's actually not as happy with the positions he was getting with the Geller Gambit. I don't know. Maybe he's just mixing it up because he mixes it up. Hard to say. How long do you guys think Magnus is going to be on tonight? Is this going to be a long one? He's played so much chess. I don't know how he's not just exhausted. Does he not tire? Maybe he doesn't get tired. Maybe this just is him resting. Maybe in his world, playing a 3,000 rated player is like taking a rest. I don't know. But he's addicted. He won't stop. Yeah. There's a lot of pressure coming. Both sides have to be pretty careful here. That's interesting. Giving the F-pawn, but not really. Alright, so challenging the knight on E5. Very sensible move. Alright, he takes because he's going to take on E4 next. And yeah, we get some endgame where the black pawns are just a little bit weaker. And Magnus goes up a pawn. So we get to see the technique. He's very, very good in these endgames. Very, very good. His technique is usually pretty impressive. He tends not to need a lot of time to figure out what in my mind is a lot of complicated little decisions here and there. Some silly pre-move stuff, and he wins. That's 3 in a row. All right, we get a different Sicilian this time. Mixing it up. So yeah, this is interesting. It's not 100% the most common setup for white, but very good. We got a Meraxi. One minor piece has come off. Obviously, black would like to see a couple things come off. I guess the bishop is going to f6 or what? All right, he gets b5 in. Fighting against the bind. White could get something going on the king side. Don't see it yet. K the Joker in the house. And we also have Shuvashkish. Silly pre-move stuff. And wins. Yeah, so he wins I guess you guys have been paying attention. He's getting 3 to 4 points. If he loses, he goes down 12. It's brutal. It's brutal at the top. But his rating keeps going up. He definitely... So that's exactly the expected score between these two guys lifetime. It is 28 for Magnus, 7 for Schrantz. So 1 in 4 times the IM is winning these games. That was not one of those times. But yeah, in general, he'll win about 1 in 4, which probably keeps him about level on the rating. So this one's weird. White doesn't have a lot of stuff out. This feels dangerous. And yeah, there goes the rook. Magnus goes down in exchange. Not sure if he was thinking, should I continue here? Or was he looking for the best move? Oh man, king on d1, not a good sign. Looks pretty bad. Threatening mate though. Could sneak in a mate. Hey Air Jordan. Schrantz means exactly chess. Good to have you. A lot of Turks in the audience tonight. It makes a lot of sense. He's being dominated. Yeah, it's not easy. Playing Magnus is not easy. Really gotta bring your A game, which is usually still not enough. If you could somehow bring your A+++ game, maybe you'd do alright. But yeah, equal pawn structure, but the white rook, a lot more active, is going to start munching first. And we might see a race. There's 2 on 0 on the queen side, 3 on 2 on the king side. You imagine the white pawns will end up being a little bit faster. So yeah. I don't know. It could be a draw, but it could be this A-pawn. This A-pawn is going to be a serious issue for black. How is he going to get there? And with the rook falling off, that doesn't help the case. So yeah, that was going to be a tough one, even with a lot of time there for anyone to hold that against Magnus. Rui Lopez. Okay, so he won this game. Unfair. Wow, is that the Norwegian Gambit? That's what it is, right? The Norwegian Gambit? That makes sense. Best player in Norway. Playing the Norwegian Gambit. It's very interesting. I might make a video on it because it's so interesting. It's a really interesting gambit, actually. Offering the C pawn. I don't know what he expects to get in return. The C file? I don't know. Not sure what he's looking for with that pawn sack. This could be good for white. Very dangerous E-pawn. Getting... Okay, so E-pawn may come off the board soon. Black still has the 2 bishops. E-pawn is very, very annoying. So that's actually an annoying move, because if you trade, you have to take with a knight, and then you lose your pawn. So that was a pretty annoying move. Good move by Magnus. Yesterday he played GM Sarin. Sarin lost 60 games and gained 10 points. Yeah. I caught just the very, very, very end of that match. I didn't get to see it. It was very early in the morning. Nice little trick. Winning material. And Magnus way up on the clock, up in material. Expected to win this one. So this would be number 6 in a row. So yeah, 6 in a row. Yeah, Nihal Sarin. Good to have you, Ellipse. It's yeah, he's a very, very strong young player. Uh-oh. That's it, he's gone. Alright, we all had a blast. God. We all had a blast. Will he stop at 3,300? I guess he will stop at 3,245. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Oh, no, he's online, though. He's online. That means we should see another game start up soon. That might be the last one with Schrantz. I'm not sure who left. But, yeah, Magnus does appear to still be at least online. He's logged in. Let's not give up hope here that he won't start up another match with somebody else. He may be having a look at who's around. Could possibly be taking a glance. There's Penguin. There's Sarin again. We could see him go after some of these guys here. Hopefully you see Schrantz is 13th overall on the bullet. Played really well. But yeah, 5 wins, 2 draws, 29 losses. Means he loses 16 rating points. And Magnus, well, he's played so many games. It's hard to tell how much he gained or lost in that one match.